At this point of view, Jimin decided to give Yoongi a little surprise, but his surprise turned into blender. Kitchen cast fire, the whole kitchen was burning. Jimin was in too shock because he never saw anything like this before. It wasn't like that he didn't want to execute the fire, it's just his mind went blank. He couldn't think anything and suddenly Yoongi came into the house and shouted his name. He got more scared, so he didn't tell anything to Yoongi, but Yoongi figured out everything by his own. He got super angry and punished him so hard. After punishing him, he made him stand in the corner with his hands up and called someone there. On the other hand, T was recalling his university days where he did a prank on his young. June was looking super furious. Let's see what happens next. Yoongi was waiting for someone to come there while keeping his eyes on Jimin, who was shivering. He can see his bruised back and thighs, but suddenly someone rang the doorbell. Let's see who is on the door. Yoongi opened the door a little only for talking. Yes, bowed. Hello, sir. Are you Mr. Min? Yoongi bowed too. Yes, I am. Mr. Sun sent us here. Yoongi. Oh, okay. Please wait for 2 minutes. Sure, sir. Yoongi locked the door and came into living room. He went to Jimin and unfolded his t-shirt. It falls till Jimin's upper thighs. Yoongi scolding. Hands down and go to your room. Don't come outside of your room. Understand? Jimin hands down and turned around. Oh, okay. Ran to his room. Seeing him like this, Yoongi's heart clenched, but he controlled his emotion. When he saw Jimin went to his room and closed the door, he went to open the main door. He saw Jimin's boxers along with his pants on the floor. He quickly picked up from the floor and neatly folded and placed it on the couch and put some cushion on it and went to open the main door. Yoongi, thanks for waiting. Please come inside. It's okay, sir. Came inside. Yoongi, do you want water? No, sir. We don't want anything. Please show us your kitchen so we can start our work. Yoongi, yeah, sure. Come this way. They are from renovation company. They are total 5 workers. They came here to fix his kitchen. Usually no one came to repair renovate at this time because it's night. But since Yoongi is this friend of renovation company's owner, so he sent his worker at Yoongi's house. Yoongi, see, this is the kitchen. Tell me how much time it take to fix it. Boy one, OMG, how's this happened? It looks so scary. Did gas cylinder blast? Yoongi, oh no, nothing happened like this. It's just food cast fire. Boy 2, oh, but you shouldn't allow kids in the kitchen. Yoongi, excuse me. Boy 3, actually sir, it must be done by some kids. It could be dangerous. Yoongi, tell me how much time it takes to fix it again. I have to cook dinner. Boy 4, sorry sir, I think you should order food from outside or go to outside for dinner. It takes at least 2 days to fix it. We have to change your entire kitchen. Yoongi, I don't have that much time. I will manage for now, but till the morning I want my kitchen back. Boy 5, but sir, how will we be able to renovate your entire kitchen in such a short time? Yoongi, I don't know. You can call more workers, but I want my kitchen back till the morning. Now start working. Don't worry, I will pay you double amount. Boy 1, don't worry sir, we will try. But we have to put renovation stuffs and for that we have to use your living room. Yoongi, okay, you can use it, but don't touch and move that big toy, Jimmy. You can use entire living room except him. First bring the big cover and covered it, Jimmy, properly. Boy 3, don't worry sir, we will not touch your Jimmy and carefully wrap in big cover. Boy 2 whispered, look like this toy is her son's favorite toy, that's why he is too concerned about it. Boy 5 whispered back, yeah, my son is also very possessive towards his toys. He doesn't allow to touch his toys to anyone. Boy 2, how old is your son? Boy 5, he is 3 years old. Yoongi, if you both are done with your gossiping, then start moving your hands. We don't have time. Boy 2 and 4, so sorry sir. All the workers started working and Yoongi went to Jimin's room to check him. Yoongi came inside Jimin's room and went closer to him. He saw Jimin was sleeping while curled up like a small ball. He was still in that t-shirt. He didn't change his clothes. His face was fully covered with his tears. He was looking so miserable and messy. Hairs was falling all over his face. He probably didn't get his strength to change his clothes. His t-shirts were covering his back. Yoongi's heart clenched to see him in this state. He straight went to door and locked it from inside. He went to washroom and took a bowl of water and clean towel. He sat beside him on the bed. Jimin was in deep sleep because of crying and unbearable pain. He gently took his head on his lap and started cleaning his face with wet wipes. He tucked his hairs behind his ear. His face, which he always wanted to shine with happiness, is now so pale and having tears stream. When he was done with cleaning his face, he gently put his head on the bed and made him sleep over his stomach. He slowly up his t-shirt till his waist. Then he saw how badly he beated his kid, his angel. His back and thighs turned light shade of blue. He couldn't believe on his eyes to see Jimin's sensitivity. He started cleaning his bruises with wet towel. Yoongi, see what you did today. You lead yourself in this miserable state. In just 15 spanks, each side of his back and thighs, total 60. Your back and thighs turned blue. Even I didn't give you hard spankings. That's why I always told you to be careful with your actions. You must be thinking that I punished you because of the kitchen, right? No, I didn't punish you because of kitchen. I can build thousands of kitchen like this. But if something happened to you, then from where I will find my new kid? Tell me. I only have you. I don't want to lose you at any cost. But you didn't understand this simple thing. There wasn't fire in the kitchen, and instead of executing the fire, you behaved normally like nothing happened. If gas cylinder blasts, then I never cared about the things. I can buy new one. I always cared about you. That's why whenever I leave you alone in the house, I always afraid. You always find the way to hurt yourself. You always behave maturely whenever you are with Cook. But what happened with me? Why did you start behaving careless in front of me? At least take care of yourself. Is this the most difficult thing for you? I can see you in pain. My heart ached whenever I saw tears in your beautiful eyes. Can't you understand this? I didn't want to beat you like this. Only I know how could I control my anger. If there was any other person than you till now, he will be a dead meat. You will always remember this punishment and never dare to play with your life. Now I am going to apply ointment over your bruises. It will be a silently burning sensation. Please bear it, okay? I know my chimney is very strong boy. He will bear it. Gently strokes his hairs. He put some ointment over his bruises while blowing air to lessen the pain. Jimin started winning in sleep because of pain. Yoongi started patting his head and made him sleep again. Yoongi, let me wash my hand, then I will change your clothes. Don't worry, I will be there in no time. He went to washroom to clean his hand, then went to Jimin's wardrobe and picked the softest hoodie for him and came back to Jimin. Yoongi, see, I came back. Now let me change your clothes. He switched off the lights and pulled the blanket over his tiny body and gently removed his t-shirts under the blanket and made him wear hoodie. He didn't make him wear his boxers and pants because that will hurt Jimin's bruises. Note: Jimin is his whole body is his, but still Jimin didn't give him permission to see him. So he did all this to change his clothes. Indeed, our Meow Meow is true, children. I know. Now some of you won't agree with me. Yes, life partners are one. They have full right of each other's body and soul. But still there is something called privacy. You can't do anything without your partner's will. But still many people did in the name of love. That wasn't love. That was lust. There is a thin line between love and lust. I will definitely show you the difference between them in future episodes. Yoongi sat beside Jimin's sleeping figure. Let's order some food to fill your cute little tummy. Tell me, what do you wanna eat? Leave it, you will eat. What will I order for us? He ordered their dinner and saw Jimin's sleeping face while stroking his hairs. Oh, so cute, pouty baby. Just look at his fluffy lips. He got perfect lips. I don't wanna write more. I just wanna see more and more. But we have to move, otherwise that grumpy cat will scratch us. Time skipped after 30 minutes. Yoongi got a call from food delivery boy that he was waiting outside with their dinner. Yoongi, our food is here. I will go and quickly get that here. Till then sleep. He slowly got up from the bed and locked the door from outside and went to take food parcel. Whole living room was mess. Renovation stuff were spreading all over there. Workers were working inside the kitchen, and Chimmy is fully wrapped up with big plastic cover. Yoongi picked the food from delivery boy. He went to dining room and picked some crockeries and chilled water for Jimin. He put all these things in the big tray and went to Jimin's room. He opened the door and switched on the lights. He saw Jimin was still sleeping, a big smile curved on his face. He went near him and placed the tray on the nightstand. He transferred all the food in the bowl and started waking up Jimin softly. Yoongi softly, Jiminy, wake up. See, dinner is here. Shook him a little. Jimin. When Jimin didn't wake up, he splashed some drops of water on his face and he started opening his eyes slowly. Yoongi was happy to see Jimin started waking up but again put his cold, angry face. Jimin slowly opened his eyes and saw Yoongi was standing in front of his eyes. He started recalling the earlier incident. His eyes started tearing. Yoongi coldly, why are you crying now? You know now what will happen if you cry. Jimin slowly nodded his head and immediately wiped his tears. Yes, you will send me outside. Yoongi, do you wanna go outside? Jimin shook his head vigorously. No. Yoongi, good. Now have your dinner. Jimin, I don't wanna eat. Yoongi, coldly, did I ask you will? Jimin, scared. No. Yoongi, then you have to finish whole bowl. Understand? Jimin nodded his head. Yes. About to sit, but Yoongi stopped him. Yoongi, wait, what are you doing? Jimin, nothing. I was trying to sit. Yoongi, coldly, no need for this. Lay down there, I will feed you. You don't need to move. Yoongi started feeding him and he had everything because he was very scared from Yoongi and his cold voice made him more scared. After feeding the dinner, he gave some medicines to Jimin. It was painkiller which doctor told him to give to Jimin. Jimin got the medicine with the help of water without any questions. Yoongi coldly, now close your eyes and sleep. Jimin realized that his t-shirt got changed and he still didn't wear anything except that hoodie. He innocently looked at Yoongi. Yoongi coldly, don't look at me like this. You slept without changing your clothes, so I changed it with the help of blanket. I didn't see anything. Jimin, embarrassed, okay, quickly covered himself with the blanket. Yoongi, scary voice, slowly, you will again hurt yourself. Jimin, inside the blanket, sorry. Within a minute, he falls asleep. Yoongi sat beside him and started having his dinner. After that, he slowly removed blanket over Jimin and saw how peacefully he was sleeping. He smiled a little. He went to lock the door from inside and again sat beside Jimin. He is going to stay here for tonight because of two reasons. Jimin isn't well. He needs someone to take care of him. There are some workers inside the house. He can't leave Jimin alone. He can't trust anyone. He has trust issues. Yoongi, while stroking his hairs, sleep well, Jimmy. Arthur, hey Yoongi, I wanna ask you something. May I? Yoongi flinched a little. Hey, what are you doing here? Don't you know entering someone's room at night is wrong? Arthur, casually. Yeah, I know that. Yoongi, then what are you doing here? Go, shoo. Arthur, chill, Yoongi. That rule doesn't apply on me. And anyways, you both aren't couple, right? Who will disturb because of me? Yoongi, of course we aren't couple. Arthur, then you shouldn't have any problem to stay me here. Yoongi, annoyingly, why did you come here? Arthur, me? Oh yeah, I remembered. I came here to ask a question. May I? Yoongi, if I say no, then you won't ask? Arthur, of course not. I will definitely ask. Yoongi, then why did you ask my permission? Arthur, manners, Yoongi, manners. Yoongi, to the... Arthur, Yoongi, no cursing. It's my story. You can't curse here. Yoongi, irritated. What's your question? Just ask and go. Arthur, that's like good cat. I mean Yoongi. So my question is, you were showing so much care towards him when he was sleeping, but when he woke up, you talked him with coldly. Why? Yoongi, because if I talk with him softly, then he won't understand his mistake. If he will know my caring side, that he will never take me seriously. He needs some strict lesson. What if he blasts whole house? I will make new house, but from where I get new chimney? He made me so scared. I never got scared from anything, but he always made me scared by risking his life. Arthur, you are right. Sometimes we have to take some strict steps for our loved ones' well-beings. Yoongi, I don't understand one thing. Arthur, what? Yoongi, he was behaving so maturely in front of Cook, but in front of me he behaves reckless. Why? Arthur smiled. Because he is Cookie's Jimmy Hangi, he has to be mature in front of him. But you, whatever you wanna show him, you care or not. But the truth is that he knows that you care for him. He was feeling safe and secure with you. We always behave childish in front of those with whom we trust, with whom we know they never judge us because of our behavior and look. Every person needs and deserves a comforting person with whom they can really. For Jimin, you are that person. Yoongi is stunned to hear this. You mean I am Jimin's comforting person? Arthur, of course you are. Didn't you see how he behaves in front of you? Yoongi, no, I mean comforting person must be Cook, na? Arthur, well, Cook is his best friend. Indeed, Cook can give him comfort, but not fully. There is very thin line between bestie and comforting person. Jimin isn't like normal person. There are so many things about him which Cook still doesn't know even after spending so many years with him. Jimin still doesn't share everything with Cook. Jimin never behaves stubbornly in front of Cook. He always understands him and ready to give his everything to him. Cook is the one who always wins and Jimin fulfilled his all the demands. But he always wins in front of you. He shouts on you, bickering with you and behaves careless and stubbornly in front of you because he knows you will always care for him. He trusts you more than anyone else, even more than Cookie too. Never break his trust. He can't bear that pain. Yoongi, I will always take care of him and fulfill all his demands. Tell me one more thing. Arthur, yes, ask. Yoongi, who is my comforting person? I mean, you said every person needs and deserves at least one comforting person. So where is mine? When will I meet him? Arthur, you have to find out by yourself. I'm so sleepy. Good night to you and our Jimmy. Take care of him. Flew away. Yoongi shouts, hey, come back. You can't go like this. Give me an answer first. Flew away. She just flew away. She always did this. Jimin wins in sleep because of Yoongi's shouting. Yoongi looked at him and started stroking his hairs. Sorry. Sleep again, Jimmy. Sleep. Jimin again falls asleep because Yoongi keeps stroking his hairs. Yoongi was just looking at Jimin's sleeping face with full of emotions and big smile and thought about our conversation. Let's go, don't disturb them. Meanwhile with T did prank on June and started laughing his lungs out. Seeing him like this, June's eyes started getting red and nerves started popping out. June angrily, prank? Prank? Let me tell you what this prank call. He went to T and slapped him with his full force. T immediately falls on the ground and blood started flowing from his lips. Just imagine what happened when Johnny's veiny hand landed on T's soft baby-like cheek. T looked up with teary eyes. He couldn't believe on his eyes that his sweet Yoongi slapped him. Tears started flowing from his eyes, but it didn't affect Johnny because his anger is far away from this. T already crossed his all the limits. June saw the wooden rod on the corner of the warehouse. He went there and picked that in his hand and came back to T. He started hitting him from the wooden rod without any mercy. June, while shouting and hitting, you wanna do prank, right? Let me tell you what this prank call. T screamed in pain. Young Papa, please, it hurts. So sorry. June, mad. Sorry? Sorry, my foot. Didn't I warn you before that? If it will be pranked, then nobody works than me. Tell me. Keep hitting him like a mad person. T screamed, yeah, you told me, Hang. June shouted, then also you dare to do this type of prank. T's friend came forward to save him, but June didn't stop, not even for a second. They can't handle angry June. June turned into beast. At last they ran to call someone to save team. June angrily shouted, "Tell me, will you ever dare to do pranks?" T faintly voice, "No, Hang." June shouts, "We never stop you to do anything. That's why you got this much guts to do prank like this. You are in university, but still don't leave your childish behavior. You," someone hold his hand. T almost lost his consciousness. Blood was flowing from all over his body. T couldn't able to speak because of that much screaming. He almost lost his voice. But June's anger isn't letting the name to calm down. He didn't see T's condition and kept hitting him. Then suddenly someone stopped his hand. To be continued. Questions. How's the episode? Who hold June's hand? Will Yoongi find out his comforting person? Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. Happy Republic Day to all of you. I hope now you all understand why did Yoongi beat Jimin badly. If Jimin knew cooking and then tried to cook, then Yoongi won't be mad. But Jimin never went into kitchen to do work. He started sweating in kitchen. After seeing fire, he freaked out and lost his senses. What if Yoongi didn't come on right time and he blasted the house? Gas cylinder was there. Anything could happen. Jimin got serious injuries. He can burn himself. That's why Yoongi punished him hard. Now he will never dare to play with his life. I know he only wants to give surprise to Yoongi, but there is so many ways to rather than cooking, right? Next episode will gonna super exciting. You will be little confused in starting, but laugh so much and enjoy the episode. New entries are here. Maybe in next episode or after that. From next episode you will see new Yoonmin. Till then, think. Who stopped Jumi? We will meet soon. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never call a regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.